In Las Vegas, there was a cleaning lady who drove to work every day in a red Corvette convertible. A man saw her outside a luxury condo building and asked, "If you drive a Corvette, why are you still cleaning other people's homes?" She smiled and said, "Give me $20 first." He paid and she said, "That exact question gets asked all day long. I charge $20 for the answer. Now you know how the Corvette was paid for." Then she drove away. A few days later, she went to Lake Mead to relax. There she noticed a woman standing alone by the water, looking desperate. The cleaning lady stopped her and asked what was wrong. The woman said she owed $550,000 and felt completely trapped. The cleaning lady said, "Don't do anything foolish. There is still a way out, but you have to copy my plan exactly." The woman agreed. The cleaning lady said, "During a long holiday weekend, families come to the lake to cool off. Kids want to play and parents want an easy way to keep them happy. Order a huge batch of small inflatable water tubes. Put a cute lake logo on them. Promote it as Free Float Weekend. The tubes are free to use, but every family leaves a $15 deposit. If they return the tube, they get the deposit back." The woman asked, "Then isn't the money gone when they return it?" The cleaning lady smiled and said, "You're assuming people act perfectly. They don't. Some will forget. Some will decide $15 isn't worth the walk back. Some will let the kids keep the tube. Some will be in a rush to leave. If you hand out 12,000 a day for 4 days, that's 48,000 tubes. If 36,000 don't return and each tube costs you $3, your margin is $12 each. That is $432,000. Take away $65,000 for workers, trucks, storage, and park fees, and you still have about $367,000. The woman was speechless. She realized she had been trying to escape debt with panic, while the cleaning lady was using design, timing, and human nature. She did exactly what she was told and kept repeating the model for a month. Her debt problem changed completely, and so did her life. Later she asked, "How can you think this far ahead?" The cleaning lady said, "Because I stopped solving problems from the same level where they were created." But the story didn't end there. Another woman copied the idea with festival cooling fans and made $3.6 million in 1 month. She gave half to the cleaning lady. At first she wanted to buy a mansion and a luxury car. The cleaning lady said, "If you buy a mansion too early, you buy pressure. If you live in a 5-star hotel, you buy convenience." The long stay rate was about $6,500 a month. She got breakfast, cleaning, fresh sheets, room service, parking, a gym, hot showers, and no repair bills. With about $9,000 a month in interest income, she lived easily and still had freedom. Later she asked, "Why does your mind always work ahead of everyone else's?" The cleaning lady said, "Because my parents taught me early through Raise Children Street Smart." The book says the most powerful thing in this world is not money or status, but a way of thinking that earns people's respect. There is an old wise saying, "If you want to enter the water, first learn the direction of the current. If you want to live among people, first learn to understand human hearts and human nature." Wealthy families teach their children from a young age how to socialize, how to make strategies, and how the real world works. Ordinary families, on the contrary, only keep sending their kids to more classes, courses, activities, and certificate training. But honestly, no matter how well a child dances, it will not teach them interpersonal skills. No matter how good their grades are, they may still end up working 62 hours a week when they grow up, exhausting themselves just to make others rich. That is why you should not only raise your kids to be obedient and hardworking. If I could go back to my son's primary school days, I would never rush to sign him up for piano, dance, or painting classes. For ordinary families like ours, the most important skill is knowing how to deal with people and handle all kinds of situations. If you teach them this well, their future will hardly go wrong. If you want to raise a strategic, street-smart child who can navigate life well and will not be manipulated by society, let him read this collection before he turns 16, Rich Children Street Smart. Kids who read this collection understand life in a surprisingly mature way. Just leave it on his desk and he will pick it up and finish reading it on his own. After reading it, they will know what to do when falsely accused, how to solve conflicts with friends, how to ask teachers for help, how to seek help properly, and how to resolve conflicts with wisdom. This collection uses comic stories to teach real-life skills, how to socialize and build emotional intelligence. The lessons learned here will benefit them all the way through college. Most people only understand these life lessons after getting hurt and suffering losses. Being smart is never about hurting others. It is about protecting yourself, understanding others, and using wisdom in real life. Every chapter includes comics and real cases to help kids understand how human relationships work, learn strategic thinking, broaden their vision, and avoid unnecessary detours in life. Do not wait until reality hits your child hard before giving him this comic collection.